Hello there, friends. I hope life is treating you kindly. I'm Lubomira, and thank you for joining me today. Welcome to all my crafty friends, new and returning. I always look forward to this time of week when we get to spend some time together. If you're new to my channel, I'm glad you found your way here, and I invite you to check out more of my videos. I love sharing my projects with you all, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend a few crafty moments with me. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. By hitting that little bell, you'll get notified every time I post something new, and you won't miss out on any of the crafty goodness. I'm sure some of you may have thought you were led down the wrong YouTube rabbit hole at first glance, since you weren't greeted by my usual intro. Yes, you are in the right place, and yes, we definitely will be crafting shortly. I had my intro redone by a very talented animator recently. He did an amazing job creating this animation inspired by my cat Minxie, and of course the usual chaos that happens in and around my craft room. I hope to have a kitty blooper video for some of you that appreciate the kitty antics sometime in the future. Anywho, in today's video, I'm sharing a beautiful floral card featuring Dollar Tree stickers. I came across these on a recent trip to my local store and I fell in love with them. They are so pretty and I knew I had to make a card with them. I'm excited to show you this card, so let's get into the video. For this card, I used a Dollar Tree paper pack, a Dollar Tree stamp set for the greeting, floral stickers, some body pearls, and the Dollar Tree heart die not shown here. I first created my front panel by die cutting a window into the middle of a standard A2 panel. One way of stretching your supplies is by creating custom openings with dies you already have, either by combining them with other shapes or moving them around to create partial cuts. I used the heart die to create a round diamond shaped opening in this panel. I started by drawing a straight vertical pencil line with the help of a T-square down the center of my panel. This line served as a guide to line the heart up straight. I placed the heart upside down so the line went through the center of the heart, which is very easy to do with a shape like this. I secured the heart in place with some mitten tape and ran it through my die cut machine off camera. Next, I flipped the die and placed it so that the upper part of it fit back into the already cut out heart, while the bottom hung over the remaining cardstock that needed to be cut out. You can feel the die partially pop into the opening when you line it up. I again secured the die with low tack tape and ran it through the die cut machine a second time. The result is something resembling a sideways cat eye. After I finished die cutting, I erased the pencil line since I wouldn't be needing it anymore. I trimmed the panel by 1/4 of an inch around and then added some score lines along the front using my scoreboard. You want to place your panel into the scoreboard facing in the direction you like the embossed design to be in. I prefer using the embossed side or raised design rather than the indented side when I'm crafting. Therefore, I placed the nice side of the die cut panel facing towards the board and ran my scoring tool every 1/4 of an inch. When I was done, I set the panel aside and moved on to the other parts of the card. I took a piece of scrap cardstock a little larger than the opening and ink blended over it. I used Distress Oxide inks in the colors Tumbled Glass, Ancient Mariner, and Chipped Sapphire. I moved quickly, trying to create a nice color blend that would fit in the window. However, keeping in mind that I didn't really have that much space. I added 3 layers of splatter to the ink blended panel when I was done. First, I sprinkled water over the panel and used a paper towel to pick up the moisture. Next, I added some perfect pearl splatter by mixing some water into the powder and adding the splatter with a brush. Lastly, I smushed some of the Ancient Mariner ink onto a stamping block and mixed water into it to create the darker splatter. Again, I used a brush to create the splatter, flicking the inky mixture across the panel. When I was done, I set the panel aside to dry. I attached the ink blended panel to a blue card base I had made off camera using one of the lightweight papers from the Dollar Tree paper pack. I simply layered the blue paper with a regular white card base to give the paper more stability. Using the panel with the window opening as a guide to place the ink panel, I attached the ink panel to the window with low tack tape and I put glue on the back of it. Then I glued the ink panel to the blue base, being able to see where to place it through the window of the top panel. Once I had glued the ink panel down, I moved on to the greeting. I used a stamp from the Dragonfly set with the words, "May good things grow all year long." I kept the window panel in place so that I could put the stamp in the correct spot. When I had the stamp in the position I needed it, I removed the window panel and prepped the bottom blue panel with an anti-static tool. I stamped the greeting with Versamark ink and then applied white embossing powder to the wet ink and heat set it with my heat tool. Next, I attached the white window panel to the front of the card using foam tape. I then added my Dollar Tree stickers around the window opening to decorate the card. To finish the card, I applied some white pearls to the card front for a little extra bling. I came across these pearls in the makeup section of the Dollar Tree. They were intended for face and body gems, but as you can see, they can also make some great card embellishments. And that's it for this card. This card turned out very elegant and it was rather quick to put together since the card front elements are stickers. If you come across these, don't pass them up because they make a great addition to card making without the fuss. As always, it's been so wonderful spending some crafty time with you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please leave me those comments below. I really do love hearing from you all. I hope you'll join me next time for another project I'm working on. Until then, have a beautiful week and I hope life treats you kindly. Take care. Bye.